And welcome back. Welcome back to the second game of our doubleheader header. Our doubleheader, not doubleheader header. We've got the Centennial Colts taking on the Fleming Phoenix. If you're just tuning in, the women's side defeated the Phoenix earlier today, 9-0. Colts sitting just above the table of Fleming Phoenix. So this should be a pretty even matchup. The Colts, unfortunately, are coming off a loss last game as they faced the St. Lawrence Surge, and unfortunately were defeated 7-1. But I spoke to Ali Azim and some of the other players before this game, and they said that 7-1 game, not an indication of who we are. We've had a lot of injuries. That's not an excuse or anything like that. It's just a fact of the matter. We've had a lot of injuries. We've had a lot of, not necessarily chemistry issues, but just challenges off the field that people may not see. So that record that they're at, 2-4, not indicative of the type of play that they've showed off. And it's really just a matter of circumstances. But, I was talking to the captain of the team, Keith Davidson. He's a third-year player before this game. And he says, I'm confident. The boys, we haven't played that well, and me being injured, but I should be back Saturday. But kind of looking at the opportunity, they know that they have to play well. They know that they have to beat Durham, Seneca, and the remaining team just to have an opportunity to be in the playoffs and not be too far behind. So, if we're looking at the Colts and seeing how they're doing, they may be down, but they're certainly not canning themselves out, and they're ready to compete today.
That's completely right, Ryan. I agree with you. Welcome back, Colts fan. We're tuning in again for the Centennial men's soccer team. We're going to watch them facing the Fleming Phoenix. And I agree, it was not quite the start they were looking for. There were some adversities that they had to face. They had to deal with a lot of problems early on the season. But right now, we're looking to see how they're going to perform. We're looking to see they're trying to get the momentum back. And as you said, the next few games are going to be very important. They're going to decide whether the Colts are going to make to the playoffs or not, whether what position they're going to get. And we're hoping to see that. We're excited to see how they're going to perform. We're excited to see how they're going to deal, how they're going to be resilient, how they're going to get in the game today. And we're expecting them to perform really well. And it is an important game for both teams. Mm-hmm. They're looking to get a spot in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And we expect to see a very energetic game,
Absolutely, and they need to play. They need to play well to finish out the season. They don't want to go up against Conestoga or George Brown. Those are two teams that in preseason and in regular season they struggled with. So the better that they do in these final games, the better their seeding, which puts them at an opportunity. They're most likely going to be playing on the road, but this is a game that, kind of looking at the stats, they should win, and they believe they should win. So we'll see what happens here, but we are on our way.
And that's the game starting right now. We got Fleming Phoenix trying to make the play. A little bit of a messy midfield right there for both teams. Colts trying to make the play. That's number 19 for the Colts, Anurata. Mm-hmm. Colts making a play off the right side of the field. Back to Morrison, number 14, the rookie. Colts switch sides. That's Hammernick right there. Finds again number 19, Anurata on the right side. Back to Morrison. Colts passing the ball around the defensive side of the pitch.
So that's Dave
no
McLean.
Rush.
McLean, who had missed the previous 2 games with a quad injury. I was talking to him. He says it doesn't like to consider himself an injured player, but he does pick up these ticky-tacky little injuries here and there. He's a very hard-nosed player in terms of his style of play, so I'm not particularly surprised that he's picked up a couple of bumps and bruises, but he looks in top form as he's ready to play. I call him the action star. His name's Dane McLean. Reminds me of John McClane. If you don't know, that's a Die Hard reference, and yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. We're a couple of months out from holiday season, but that's my little 2 cents there.
And the Colts, again, passing the ball around. Joshua Narane, goalie and captain for the Colts for today. Well, almost went out. Morrison was able to keep that in play.
Yeah, Nareen has been, just over the course of the season, has been simply phenomenal. There could be games where Colts could have been easily had the doors blown off them, but thankfully Nareen had kept it in it, and they've been able to win those 2 wins that they had against Cambrian and Sioux. So, really hoping to see Nareen kind of hold that back line as the Colts try and get back into the win column after having a couple of quick losses.
It's number 19 again.
That's
Anurata.
Anurata.
It's number 7, Sine Kurban. Colts switch again, try to make the play in the midfield.
Yep.
That's number 11, Gona. Finds Anurata again. Anurata to Buyotis. And that's going to be a corner kick for the Colts. First one in the game. We got Ali John for the ball. He's going to look and try to see, get that in the box.
A good angle there.
Got a couple tall players for the Colts. Look, about to get in the box. We got Hammernick right there. Look, Raposo.
So nice little three-man opportunity there, and
that was
McClain,
the first shot for the Colts.
not on goal, but great little footwork there. So I don't think we'll see a replay. Yes, we did see the replay, so we're seeing off the replay. Nice ball movement here. Got multiple options there to be played, and Dave McClain takes a nice little shot in the net, but unsuccessful to meet anyone there. So
good play there by Morrison. And a little bit of pressure from the Phoenix attacker. It's number 11, Gona.
Gona maybe had a little bit, didn't think he had as much time, had a little bit more time than he thought, and unfortunately gives it away there.
It slipped, and the Phoenix are able to get the possession again. First dangerous play, but the Colts are able to address that situation right.
So yeah, as we mentioned earlier, this Colts have been down this season. It's been a tough season for them. They've had a lot of injuries. Just looking at this sheet, they're missing Akam Nagpal. They're missing Parathimu, who unfortunately broke his hand at the beginning of this season. They're missing, I believe that's Waynell Stoney also as well. So a couple of key contributors who are fortunately unout due to injury, and they even missed a couple more players due to that. So, this team, which had a very promising roster at the start, has faced a couple of unexpected challenges, and they're trying to regain this season. Hopefully it doesn't slip by. They're still on the door of the playoffs. They just gotta play hard, and that's a hard tackle on Kervin, but Kervin seems to be okay right there.
Gal's on the ball, though. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colts. So we got Sine. That's Hammernick. Tries to make the play off the left side. A little bit of a weird play there by Tului, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, no, I believe that's Peter Shivas, and
yes.
He's also one of the newer players onto the team, so still kind of working his way in. I believe this is his third game of the season. Missed the first two, but came in.
Good hustle there.
He's a great athlete, Peter. As a left back, despite his size, the way he moves, very tenacious player, has absolute demons. Is an absolute demon when it comes to speed, pure wheels. So nice to see him jumping in there to support the Colts. And Colts have had most of the possession here, which is good to see because in most games they've mostly been on their bad foot, but lately they've had good command. That's
what I was about to say, Ryan. In the past few games, we saw the necessity of to get a more polished midfield, right? They were not really able to make plays through the midfield, which was a struggle during the two home games that we had so far, with two tough losses.
Great touch there.
Good play there, but he's going to call offside on Sine Kurban.
Yep. So.
And as I was saying, the midfield hasn't been really working the way the Colts wanted, and we're looking for this opportunity to get the midfield polished.
Yeah, Honorado has also missed a couple of games at the start of this season, so it's been, as a manager, you're David Latavo, you're trying to figure out guys who, are eligible, players who are injured, suffering injuries. You recruit 4 players, you bring them in from the Mississauga Eagles. They're playing fantastically, but the rest of the team has unfortunately just, some things that are just out of their control. And while, you'd like to say that they can do a little bit better in this instance, this is not one of those times, and we'll see them try and pick up the season. But again, Colts on the hunt right now, looking to get on the board quick and early.
We got the first sub due to an injury. We got number 2, Dutimi Joni, coming out of the pitch.
Yeah, we got a substitution.
And
so
the subbing in for him, it's number 10,
So
Samuel
thankfully for
Matukas.
the Phoenix, the women's team unfortunately had no subs and were playing down. Actually, they were down 10 players, so they did their best. But nice to see that at least the Phoenix men's side has a couple more substitutions to give their players a little bit of a breather as they face off against the Centennial Colts.
Good play there by the Phoenix. Able to keep the possession. It's Ada Morrison. He's just going to watch that goes out in the back line. Well, Phoenix are actually able to keep that in game. That's going to be a throw in for the Colts. Good play there by Ada Morrison. Very patient. Looking for the right time.
So, yeah, Morrison at the start of the season was showing a little bit of that rookie greenness a little bit. Some shaky play at the beginning, but, over the last couple of games, he's really turned it on and being a leader. I watch him, on the off field talking to some of the guys, and he's done a great job as a center back. As a center back, you got to be vocal. You got to be talking to your players, letting them know where positioning is. And Aiden's just done an absolute fit. Morrison's done an absolutely fantastic job in that respect. So good to him.
Dangerous play by the Phoenix there. A little bit of miscommunication on the Colts side. No one went for that ball, but that, luckily for Joshua Nyreen, that's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah, hasn't been too challenging for Noreen or even the other keeper on the Fleming side. I believe that is, if my eyes are correct. Just got to double check who that is in goal, but yes, that's actually Gabriel Nadeau. And neither of them have faced too many charges. And it looks like the ball is coming towards me. I am unable to make the grab. But I'm doing my best here. Luckily, I wasn't hurt, and neither was my fantastic team in the back. Just looking back over the fence, it seems like everyone's okay after that ball went out of bounds, but we'll keep it moving.
That's how they say, Ryan. The ball looks for the greatest players.
Oh, you're too kind, my friend. You're too kind. Ooh,
it's got Sine Kurban trying to make a play right there.
On Kurban. Thought that may have been, but ref says that's into the dental.
That's Gona. Gona to Hammernick. Hammernick to Ali John trying to make a play off the midfield and goes for the shot, and that gets blocked by the Phoenix defender.
I was talking to Coach Mateo last year, and or not last year, actually, sorry, just a couple days ago. I'm just asking, what do the Colts need to do? And he says, we need to vary up our attack. Against a couple of the other teams, we had too many opportunities where we were a little bit too, maybe focused on one side, attacking from the left side, and we really need to spread it out and find everyone and get everyone involved, and that looks like what the Colts have done so far.
Great play there on the right side. Colts trying to find space, trying to break through the Phoenix defense. That's Gona goes for the shot, but that goes off the right side of the goal. That's going to be a goal kick for the keeper, Gabriel Nadeau. Well, correction, that's going to be a corner kick for the Colts. We got Luke Raposo. Correction, that's Biotis right there for the corner kick. He's going to look to put that ball in the box. Trying to make the first play for the Colts. Try to get ahead on the scoreboard right at the beginning. There we go. And what a great play. Hemmernick was dangerous. What a deadly play by the Colts.
If we look on the replay, don't know if we could see the angle, but Hammernick had his arms up indicating that he wanted the ball. In his last game, actually at home, when he faced the Cambrian Golden Shield, he had almost an identical goal like that from the right-hand side. But he was able to head it.
And we got that Phoenix putting the ball back in the game. Trying to make the play off the right side. And that's out of bounds. That's going to be a throw in for the Colts again. We got Luke Raposo quickly throwing it in. Trying to find Sine. Good movement by Sine right there. Was not able to make the play. That's Hammernick getting the possession. Tries to find Gona. Gona tries to try to put a deep pass in the box. That's a first shot for the Colts. That's Biotis right there.
I was talking to Costa last week just about how my broadcast was. He said, you butchered my name. It's Piotis. So you better get that right next time. I will be listening to the broadcast. So, Costa, that one's for you. Please don't skewer me too much. Appreciate you.
The Phoenix are going to put the ball back in game. Going to boot them over to the other side of the pitch.
So, very curious why Nadeau is not taking any of the goal kicks, leaving it up to his defenders. Maybe that might be a little bit of issue.
That's number 4, CJ Waller. Makes the play of the midfield with number 5, Tobias Hartley. That's number 12, Anthony Wanda. We got a Phoenix passing the ball around, trying to make a... Oh, that's went off the face of...
Yep, Peter.
Yes.
Peter Shivas.
And the Phoenix regain a possession.
Sorry, Christius.
Good play there by number 11, Miguel Hernandez. And that's a foul.
Yep, it's going to be a free kick, set it up.
That's going to be maybe the first dangerous opportunity.
Looking at it, honestly, I don't see that much there. Was that a handball, or I'm not sure what the call was there, because it certainly didn't look like a foul, but it is going to be a free kick for Fleming as this So it looks like the ref was given advantage to a foul that happened previous. Fleming were unable to secure the advantage, and as a result, it was a free kick.
Good defense right there by Hammernick. See if the Colts are able to. And Ali John's able to keep it. Doesn't make the pass he wanted to. It's going to be a Phoenix possession. Whoa, that's aggressive tackle.
So Azim, you know, not exactly taking the time he probably should have. Just tried to assumed that Kerben, if he just played that ball up, they would get it. But it was quickly met by a Fleming defender. I believe that's number 4 on the Fleming. That's C.J. Waller who made that opportunity.
That's number 7, Sine Kurban. Makes the play off the midfield. He's not able to complete that pass. Still able to keep the possession, though. Great play by Sine. Finds Christie's. Trying to make the play off the left side. Trying to get the ball in the box. Great play. Great play by the Colts right there. We got Buyotis for the goal! What a play by the Colts, and what a goal by Casa Buyotis. Great play by the Colts. They are up in the scoreboard.
So we're looking here on the replay, looking on the left-hand side. Great individual effort there by Peter DiMichele, who weaves his way through 3 players, slots it on over to Costa Piotis. Piotis sliding it in. Colts are up 1-0, 13 minutes into the game. They draw first blood. Well done, Colts. Keep it moving.
The Phoenix got another sub in. Seems like we got number 2.
So I believe that's Mr. Morrison on the sideline cheering on Peter DiMichele. A little bit of color. These guys have grown up together. They played for the Mississauga Eagles. So all these parents, all these kids seem to know each other very, very well, and that has led to a fantastic cheering section for the Centennial Colts this year. So
that's awesome. That's awesome, Raz. The Colts family coming out today for this great game. That's Hammernick right there, making a play off the midfield. So tries to find Gona. Great pass. Gona is able to keep the possession. That's Sine.
Nice.
Good switch over to Raposo. Raposo tries to hat that in the box, but not really able to make the play. That's number 6 for the Phoenix section.
Raposo, if he just a little less, and I know it's hard as a when you're trying to head the ball as a pass, it's hard to control that, but if he just a little bit less power, that's right on Gona's hand, and that's probably Colts up 2-0. So great opportunities here. Colts generating some quick early opportunities. That's Azim. Quick little 1-2 pass over to Costa, but it's quickly met by Fleming.
We see the midfield working a bit better in this very beginning of the game, Ryan. How do you think the Colts are going to proceed?
Yeah, I mean, they look like they're in a little bit better communication. You know, playing some other teams, you could clearly see.
Scored by number 11, Costa.
So, sorry about that. So, you know, getting back to your question. So, you know, when it comes down to the midfield, looks like they seem to be in a lot better shape, a lot better touches, a lot more connectivity, a lot more in terms of engagement. So I love to kind of see that. They're moving it from left to right. They're not getting too focused, providing a lot more variety. And you can hear Noreen, who's giving his advice, and he finds the right wing back.
Good pass there by Morrison. That finds Honorata.
Honorata slowing down, looking for any opportunities.
Trying to find space. Passes the ball back to Sine. Sine finds Morrison, and the Colts are going to restart the play. That's Buyotis right there. Buyotis, quick little play there with Gona, but good defense by the Phoenix. That's number 11, Hernandez. Outrunning the Colts defense, but the pass was really not the way he wanted. And the Colts are going to regain a possession. Here, there, an opportunity for a quick counterattack. That's a good back-to-back pass, but a bit too much power there. And cost us Buyote's pass. So
nice little 1-2 touch there by Azim. Azim and Piotis look to be a lot more in sync this time around. Previous games, they couldn't really find each other, but they're working a nice little 1-2 man game right now. Colts need to clean it up here. Had a couple of sloppy passes back there. Need to tighten up so that they don't face anything.
It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix. We got number 3 on the ball. We got Emmanuel Folayan. So you see the Phoenix players talking, trying to figure out what play to make, trying to figure out the movements. That's Hammernick pushing the ball back to the offensive side of the pitch. We got Morrison right there. Not able to make the play. That's number 4 for the Phoenix, CJ Waller. Finds number 17, Grav Yodi. He's not really able to make the play there. We got Christie's trying to take that ball in. Great play, right? A great piece of skill by Peter.
Yeah, so it's a lot more humid today. Starting to see some early dew as it starts to cool down, which is going to make conditions a little bit slippier. Thankfully, we haven't seen any slips or missed touches, but you know, if you see something that you think the player must have had, it has to be due to a little bit of those weather conditions. So hopefully the teams can adjust, but unseasonably warm and unseasonably humid right now is going to definitely have some effect on the game. But right now, Colts lead 1-0. We're at the 18-minute mark. You're tuned into Coltsnet Live. Ryan Miller here sitting with Pedro Casaletto.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix. We got number 6, Section.
Yep.
Looking to put the ball back in the game. We got a lot of communication on the Colts side, especially this right side. We got Morrison and Anurata talking a lot, trying to make the plays off this right side, trying to be offensive. It's going to be a long throw-in. Morrison's going to get the possession for the Colts.
Morrison with a nice little fake there, indicating that he was going to go outside, but quickly turns and moves it back down to Noreen.
Colts are restarting the play off the left side. That's Ali John. Back to Morrison. Morrison to Gona. Gona finds Sine. Sine back to Gona. Nice 1-2 touch.
You know, when you got this much time and you're kind of moving the ball around, I expect a little bit more in terms of kind of set pieces or better runs from the Colts. It seems like once they get into the midfield, some players are not really sure in terms of the types of runs. Again, still working on some of that chemistry stuff, but thankfully Colts are up 1-0. Haven't faced too much trouble right now, and we'll see how it goes.
We had space. We had Anurata screaming for the ball on the right side. And ball finally finds him.
Oh, and that's not a handball.
And the ref doesn't call a handball. Game keeps going. Bit of a questionable, I think. Yeah, I'd say that's Hernandez for the counterattack. Tries to find space with number 2.
So Dane McLean safely guiding the ball into keeper Joshua Noreen, who picks it up, and it's going to be a goal. Kick from goal. He's playing it on the ground. They're going to move their way up. So, you know, we talked about a little bit this at the beginning of the season. Pedro Noreen tends to like to use that big foot of his and trying to find someone downfield, but it seems like tactics have changed a little bit this time around. They're playing it out. They're playing it more on the ground and looking to build their offense that way.
That's true. It's just about the vibes, you know. It's how if Noreen is confident on his defensive players today, and the Colts are actually able to make plays. The midfield's working more like the way they want it to. So there's no reason to rush, no reason to boot the ball over to the other side of the pitch.
Absolutely.
So trying to find plays, being patient, that's the way to go.
Yeah, and, you know, if you just saw that replay, it was a nice little crack from the outside the 18-yard box by Piotis, but unable to find anyone. It goes over the net. Colts lead. Score is 1-0. We're 21 minutes into the game.
It's Anurata to Morrison. Morrison finds Hammernick. Colts passing the ball around. Got Hammernick back there helping their teammates in the defense.
Yep.
That's Dane McLean. Tries to find Raposo.
That's Piotis. Piotis trying to play it over to Azim. Unsuccessful.
Good play there by Hammernick. Really nice pickup. Great positioning. That's Luke Raposo.
Looking for his guy on the right-hand side.
That's Gona.
Stopped by Gona.
Goes for the midfield. Finds Hammernick. Hammernick to Anurata on the right side. He got Sine asking for the ball. He's going to put that in the box. It's going to bounce off the back of the Phoenix defender. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colts. Quick throw-in by Anurata there. That's Sine. Finds Hammernick in the back. Hammernick to Buyotis. Buyotis, John. Back to Buyotis. You got a Phoenix team playing really close, really tight. Yeah.
Yes. Colts unable to go on any nice runs. They're trying to pick their spots by passing it over, doing a very good job outside the 18-yard box, and that's unfortunately mishandled by Hammernick, and they're going to have to reset.
It's Morrison. Finds Gona in the middle. It's Buyotis. Buyotis back to Gona. Good play there by the Colts.
But unfortunately, no one there. That was, looking at that, I believe that's Christius, unable to join in on the play.
That's going to be Joshua Narine.
Softly saved there by Narine as he plays it right back out of the box, and the Colts start their counterattack.
Good play there by the Colts. Good play. What a piece of skill by Sine, and that was on the ball.
So, nice little play there by Kerbin, and I almost took a hit, but I am okay. I'm okay. I know everyone was concerned, but we're doing okay. Thankfully, the table got in the way. Everyone's asking me, do I have the thumbs up? Everything is okay here in the booth. Colts lead 1-0, 23 minutes into the game. You're watching ColtsNet Live. Ryan Miller here with Pedro Castellato. We almost took a shot, almost had to make a save like Joshua Narine, but unsuccessful, nothing doing.
We got Adam Morrison trying to stop broadcast a bit earlier today.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he's taking a little bit of his frustration out on me. I don't think so. He's been playing very, very well, but seems to be okay. And Colts restart. They've lost possession here.
Colts regain a possession with Gona. Tries to find an option. Has space to run. Finds Raposo with a great pass, but Raposo's not really able to maintain that possession. That's Raposo again. Finds Buyotis. Buyotis a little bit of a... He got confused.
So ref's going to call the foul. Piotis takes it off the head, tries to play it again, but is unsuccessful. And, looking back, thought there was maybe some playing on the ground there that would have given the Colts the advantage, but ref says no, play on, keep it moving, and here we are right now.
We got number 6, Section, kicking the ball over to the attacking side.
Nice.
That's number 2. Tries to go for the shot, but let's go way too far.
That was a very nice play there by Dutini Johnny. So, really good work by him. Took the cradle, had a crack after the one touch, but went over the net, and it's going to be a goal kick. Morrison once again. He's got daylight.
It's Morrison taking on the ball. Tries to fight Gonna
try
tried for the fancy pass to the back of the heel.
Too fancy. If you're going to do plays like that, you better make sure that you're not going to miss, and that's a tackle.
Good attack
by Morrison. Crossed over, but the Fleming, sorry about that, jumping in on the play-by-play, my mistake.
Dangerous attack there by Anthony Wanda. And that's Buyotis right there. Has Sine running, but doesn't really go for the pass. Now got it, Sine back to Buyotis.
No, I
Buyotis tries to find space, not really able to. Finds Anurata to Raposo. Tries to pass it back to Anurata, but you got some defenders on the Phoenix side alert.
Raposo looks like he was itching for a run there, but was unsuccessful in terms of finding anything. Quickly touched off, but, going back to Gona, maybe a little bit too much fancy work there. Really just needed to make a simple little 1-2 pass to spring his team, but Azim on it.
Good play there by the Colts. That's Azim not really able to finish.
Unfortunately, Azim didn't have the pace there. He was quickly met by the defender, just trying to get eyes on who that was. We'll let you know in a few, but Azim, great opportunity.
It's number 2, Johnny, tries to make the play in the midfield. The Colts are able to get the possession. It's Raposo.
Raposo with a nice little back chop. Unsuccessful.
Hammernick passes the ball back to the defense side of the pitch with Morrison. Gonna find Sine. Gona again.
So kind of listening to what the Colts are saying. Need to play it on the left-hand side, but it's poorly played as, again, that's Peter Christius trying to make a play, but not successful. So Gona making a couple of errors, a little sloppy play there. Needs to really pick it up, make the game simple for him. Give his team an opportunity.
It's Hammernick, the long pass, trying to find Christies.
Christis right there. We mentioned he's got speed. He's
Good
got
play
wheels.
there by Christies. Christies back to McLean.
A local boy. I know he plays for Toronto SC, one of the better clubs around the city, and good to see that he's joined the Colts side.
Good play there by Sine. Tries to keep the possession, but that's Boyotes with the ball. Boyotes finds Ali John. He has space for the shot. He goes for the pass. That's Raposo. A good approach. Good approach by Gabriel Nadeau.
So Nadeau making a great save there, and we'll see what happens.
Got another corner kick for the Colts. We got Boyotes jogging to pick up the ball. He's going to gently place in the corner of the field. He's going to look to put that ball back in the box and maybe get the second goal of Colts. Let's see what he's going to do. That's Boyotes for the ball. Good defense there by number 17, but that's going to go off. That was number 17 for the Fleming Phoenix. That was Yodi. That's going to be the throw in for the Colts. We got Sine. Good play there by Sine. Great piece of skill. Backs to Anurada. Anurada finds McLean. McLean takes the ball, finds space. Great pass there. Finds Boyotes. Boyotes passes, try to find someone in the middle right in front of the goal. He's not really able to find anyone. There's no one there to get that ball and just push it into the goal, but it's going to be a throw in for the Colts. You got Anurada taking the ball, throwing in to Gona. Looking for space, looking to start a play there. That's a bit of a miscommunication on the pass. It's Sine, great play by Sine there. Keeping the possession, comfortable play. That's Joshua Nareen. Finds McLean. McLean to Boyotes. Boyotes back to McLean. And tries to make the play off the left side with Christie's, but he's not really able to keep the possession. And that's going to be a goal kick for the Phoenix. We got Gabriel Nadeau for the ball again. It's Gabriel Nadeau trying to, sorry. Actually going to be number 17, Yodi, for the ball.
Looks like they're just trying to get possession, but Colts played it out there, but Colts are quickly back on the counterattack.
Good pass there by Gona. Finds Anurada on the right side. Anurada, great play. Looking for someone to pass. And what a dangerous play by the Colts.
I need a replay of that.
Great play by Anurada right there. Great piece of skill. Outrunning the Phoenix defender.
Just using that solid frame of his to back off the defender and put a lethal cross into the box, and it's going to be a cool kick. I believe that is Boyotes. It looks like they're going to play a quick short ball. Or actually, no, McLean's going to actually take it.
For the ball. Short pass there. That's Ali. Regains the possession of the ball. Puts it in the box. Trying to find Hammernick. That's a bit too high. That's going to be out of bounds.
Just a little too high on that. Not the execution that you want. Two Colts players bumping into each other, but still resulted in a pretty dangerous opportunity, but unfortunately unable to find the net, and that's Raposo, who's quickly on the hunt.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Colts are going to throw that ball back in the game. Or actually, they're calling the Colts touch is going to be a Phoenix throw-in. For the ball, we got number 3, if I'm not wrong, Emmanuel Folean. Goes for the long throw-in. Tries to find number 12, Anthony Wanda. He's not really able to make the play right there. Regains the possession, though. Great play there. Great 1-2 touch by the Phoenix right there. Trying to find space. Good defense, though, by McLean. Phoenix still have the possession. That's number 11 with the ball. Miguel Hernandez tries to make the play off the right side, but not really able to. We got Sine. Look at the Colts counterattack. Sine to Honorata. Great spin by Honorata right there.
Didn't even have to touch the ball.
Finds Ali John. Ali John for the shot. That goes way off the right side of the goal, but great play by the Colts. Great play there by Honorata.
Honorata looking a little bit of a hesitation there, and Azim taking a nice little touch from the left-hand side with his right foot, which is a great angle.
Try to put a little bit of right spin on the ball. Got that curve going, but it was a bit too much.
Yep. And again, not necessarily sure if this is the best. Oh, well, actually, it's working out for Fleming, playing it deep into their goal as Colts almost had position.
That's Hernandez, finds number 12, Anthony Wanda. Wanda goes for the shot, but Adam Morrison was on the way to stop that ball. It's Honorata.
I'm always worried with balls like that when you're a defender and you try and stop it. The goalie's expecting for the ball, sees the line on the ball, and tries to make a play on it. And, you know, as a defender, when you try and stop the ball, maybe you misplay it and it changes the direction. I've seen more than my fair share of own goals because defender tries to make a stop on the ball. Goalie's out of position thinking the ball's going one way. So, you know, just got to be a little bit careful about that. But Colts didn't really seem to affect them.
That's true, Ryan. So we got a Colts on the right side right now. That's Boyotes trying to make the play. Switch over to trying to find Ali John. That's Christie's. Great play by Christie's right there. He's not able to complete that pass. Ball's going to stay with McLean. McLean goes for the shot. Dangerous shot by McLean there. Good play by the Colts. Good play by Christie's. Here we got a Phoenix trying to restart the game. Long pass again. Phoenix really batting on that long pass, but Adam Morrison is able to keep that possession and finds Gona. You can hear the Colts communicating. That's Sine carrying the ball back to the defensive side of the pitch. We got McLean.
Colts looking to switch the side of play. Again, we talked about this earlier. This has really been a focus of theirs, is attacking from different angles, not making their offense too predictable. And you can see the communication's been a lot better than it was earlier this year.
Good pass there by Gona. Finds Honorata. Honorata crossed the ball, but no one was there to take that chance.
Punched out there. Great keeping there by Godot.
And that's a foul on number...
Let's see on the replay who that foul is.
Yeah, it's number 5, Christie's, I believe.
No, I think that may have been... Well, actually, I'm just missing out on that.
Colts are going to put the ball in the box once again. I think we got Boyotes getting ready to... Getting ready for that free kick. Could go for the shot from there.
Yeah,
or
not
at
the
least
worst angle, but we've got a bunch of players kind of. Let's see this movement. I expect they've worked on this type of play, so let's see how it goes. And yep,
he goes in the box. He goes for the shot.
He does go for
That's
the
going to be a corner kick.
It's going to be a corner kick.
Great attempt there by the Colts, resulting in a corner kick. Let's see. They got a few of those already. We're getting through the 35 minutes into the game. They got a few corner kicks, a few dangerous chances, and there we go. We ought to put the ball back in the box. Raposo was not really able to get the contact he wanted. Sine is going to get the possession back in the right side. We got Hammerneck, McLean. McLean to Gona. Gona tries the high pass. It's out of bounds. Gonna go off the back line. Not really the result the Colts are looking for.
Nope. They still do lead 1-0, 35 minutes into the game. They probably could have had at least 2 or 3 goals, but unfortunately just haven't found the back of the net. But Colts seem to be branding into form, playing a lot better than they have been over their last 3 games. Looking to snap that three-game losing streak with a win here over the Fleming Phoenix.
We got McLean with the ball to Morrison. Morrison looking for space, finds Gona. Gona goes for Raposo. Good pass by Raposo. Got try to find Buyotis right there. But number 3 for the Fleming Phoenix, that's Emmanuel Folean, was very alert there, was able to stop the Colts.
You know, Piotis thinking he had time, slowing down to just make sure that he got his foot on the ball, but it was quickly met by the defender Folean. So great defending there, and maybe a little bit more, if just a little bit more time, and Piotis would have surely buried that, but fantastic defending there by Folean, really keeping them into the game.
Short pass and a corner kick there by the Colts. And Buyotis tried a shot, didn't get the contact he wanted.
Looking a little frustrated. Kerban gave him a very nice ball, and that ball's got a little bit of backspin, so that's coming backwards. No, quick little one-touch.
Morrison.
It's very slick out here, so you can tell, looking at Kerban, he's just saying settle, settle, settle. Want to make sure that we're sure of everything along those lines. Colts do have the lead, but with a 1-goal lead, that can quickly disappear, so looking to just be as secure and safe as possible, not trying to put themselves in any jeopardy.
And I agree with what you said, Ryan.
Sure.
You might pay for the chances you don't take, right?
Sure.
If you're not able to capitalize the plays into goals and actually take advantage of the chances, you might pay off later on the game. 1-0 is they have the lead, but it's not comfortable. If they could get another goal there to actually relax a little bit and play their game with their minds free, I think that would be very favorable for the Colts.
Absolutely. Am I correct in saying this? Jogo Bonito?
Yes. That's it.
Okay. And does that actually mean play beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, so I learned that from a Nike commercial in the early 2000s. Good to hear. I've got my Brazilian commentator over here letting me know that my Brazilian Portuguese ain't half bad. So, yes, talking about playing free, play beautiful, get a couple of more goals on then. You can play with a little bit more ease. Makes life certainly a lot more easy. Colts were a little bit tight in the beginning of the game, but they're really trying to press it on. Noreen hasn't faced too many issues. It's been all Colts so far. We're about the 38-minute mark. You're tuning into Colts Net Live. Ryan Miller here sitting with Pedro Castelletto. The Colts lead 1-0, and it's been, in terms of possession, it's been all them, but they haven't been able to capitalize. And, I was talking to the captain, Keith Dadson. He's been out for the last 2-3 games, which is partly attributed to that losing streak, but he said, we just need to execute. We've got the skill, we've got the guys, we've got the bodies. We just, we haven't been able to execute our plan as much as we'd like, and that hasn't led to the goals. We know we can score goals, but it's just a matter of just potting it and finishing up. We're good through three-fourths of the game and just need to finish that last quarter. So,
got the Colts trying to make that play there, but number 12 for the Phoenix, Anthony Wanda, was able to take that possession, but Colts quickly regains the possession. Joshua Nyrane goes for the long pass, trying to find Christie's. Christie's good pass there. That's Hammernick. Hammernick has an option on the right side of the field. That's Anurata. Anurata back to Gona.
So I love the aggression we're seeing from Anurata. He's been jumping into the play, and look, he's been sprung on another opportunity.
Pass right there. And that goes way too high on top of the goal. So what a chance.
Piotis is clearly mad at himself. Looking at the replay, Anurata gives him a golden opportunity. All he has to do is keep it down low, and that's a goal, and he's going to want to have that one back. I know, Costa Piotis, he's one of the leading scorers for the Colts. The guys look to him to finish those, and just unlucky at that point. But
I was going to say, Piotis, yes, has been one of the main players for the Colts today. Doesn't really have the performance that he has been showing the past couple games.
He's been active, but haven't really seen him. He's had a lot of opportunities, but just hasn't been able to find the back of the net. But he's signaling, hey, look, Anurata, I swear, I'm open. Give it to me again, and I'll make it happen.
It's Hammernick right there. Good play by the Colts in the midfield. Finds Buyotis. Good play there by Buyotis. Good again, and goes for the shots. Topped by number 6, Section.
Not sure
Not sure what happened, but Ali Azim gets the chance, but good defense by the Phoenix right there. I believe that was number 4, CJ Waller.
So looking at that replay, Hammernick plays it nicely into the ball. Raposo puts it back over to Ali Azim, and Azim trying to slot it, trying to get the Colts up 2-0 as they head into the second half with just 5 minutes left. But Fleming Phoenix just throwing their bodies in front of it, looking to get a defender. And I thought that may have been a corner kick, but it's looking like it's a goal kick. So might have gone off Azim once it went out, but unfortunately we're going to have a restart here.
So again, a long pass, number 10 for the Phoenix. Samuel Matuka is trying to get that ball, but Joshua Narain is going to restart a play for the Colts here. Finds Chris's great pass by Joshua Narain.
Yep.
Finds Chris's on the left side. Chris's to McLean. McLean back to Narain. Trying to find space. Goes for the long pass, looking to find Anurada.
Anurada using his back to make that play.
Good play there. That's Gona to Morrison. Colts are not really being able to find space. Morrison to Anurada. Anurada, smart play by Anurada right there. Goes out of bounds. That was number 6 section.
I don't know if it's the heat or it's the humidity or just how hard Anurada is working, but he is drenched. He has been working he's been an absolute workhorse this year, and you can see it on him. Signaling, hey, let's go on the left-hand side. I need a little bit of a breather. And yes!
That's a foul.
That is a foul. Ref is indicating that's a foul in the box, and it's going to be a penalty kick.
Was that in the box?
I mean, he pointed right there.
Yeah.
Top of the box, so actually
no, that was out of the box.
Outside.
Yes.
So despite me thinking that he was pointing right at the circle, it's going to be right outside the 18-yard box. Free kick. Let's see what happens here.
We see Gona.
Are they going to go right for goal? Are they going to look? It's a little tough to kind of get something to go over a wall and get down from just outside that space. So maybe the Colts are looking to just take a crack and hope they get a bounce and hopefully that sets someone onside. But looks like the Fleming, they don't want to drop anyone too far back because that's going to put Colts attackers on offense. So kind of managing their line, using their back line. Keepers looking.
There goes Gunna for the shot. That goes way too high. But yeah, from there, there's not much to do. Maybe go for the shot and hopefully get something off the post or off the goal, the defense.
Yeah, when you're dead on like that, you don't have the best angles. You just plant a wall and kind of maybe hope that something happens, but it just went over the net. And like I said, that is even if you're a pro, that's a tough shot to hit from outside, from that close. If you maybe had 5 yards back, it would have been a perfect opportunity to take a shot, but not there.
Good pass there. Colts are making a play off the midfield. Good shot there by Luke Raposo, and that's a goal!
So off the rebound by Nadeau. Kurban, who was there waiting, slots it in casually, gets the goal. Colts, you can clearly tell that they believe they should have more. Not really happy with that. But we see on the replay, we've got Raposo taking a nice shot from the right-hand side, which gives a rebound over to Kurban. Kurban nicely there, slots it. Colts lead 2-0, 43 minutes into the game. Don't expect there to be too much stoppage time, but Colts have had control this whole time and are looking to pour it on as they head into the second half against the Fleming Phoenix.
Exactly what we just said, Ryan. Off of a save right there, believe in every chance, taking shots. That's going to be the way to go for the Colts today.
Absolutely. You got to have a nose for the ball, and Kurban had a nose for the ball, and he said, "Thank you, sir. I will take that goal. Appreciate you, my guy."
That's Piotas right there for another dangerous play. That's Azim. Goal that hit the crossbar. Oh, my God, another dangerous shot for the Colts.
So Nadeau looking at that replay. Taking a shot from outside. I'm surprised that the ref is calling that a corner kick. I didn't necessarily see if Godot got his fist on it. It looked like he just hit bar, but I'm being told by
Tina was precise on the call here.
Yep, Tina Seto, our athletic therapist, who's now coming in to giving me commentary advice, letting me know, Ryan, you need to get those glasses checked. That was clearly punched out by the goalkeeper, and that's why it's a corner kick, and it's going to be a corner kick once again.
That's a corner kick for the Colts. We're going to put that ball back in the box. It's Piota's far shot, and Sine tries. The ball still in game.
So McLean, faking like he was going to go up because he's one of the tall players, drops down and allows the ball to go right over to his attacking players who kicked it, but it was quickly missed. Colts playing it back into the box.
Still pressing.
McLean noticing that he's got some people on him, needs to make a little
Good
bit more
play
play.
there by McLean. McLean's go for the shot. Oh, what a dangerous shot by McLean.
So just look at the
Great
sequence.
play.
McLean heads it, evades the attacker, moves by on the left-hand shimmy on the left-hand side, takes a nice little crack with his left-hand foot, and it's turned away. Actually, it's just missed the net, and it's going to be a goal kick for Nadeau.
Nadeau. And that's
Yep, not a lot of
time.
time. Colts lead 2-0. You're tuned into Colts Net Live on the OCAA Live Network. Ryan Miller here, sitting with Pedro Castelletto. Colts lead 2-0. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
At half, the Centennial Colts lead this one by a score of 2-0.
No, I literally looked at the replay and I did not see it. Bro, it's like 40 degrees humidity and it's 20 degrees. What are you doing wearing my jacket? No, it's not cold, my guy. I should be in shorts right now. Oh, sorry. Play some.
I'm about to play your song.
My girl is banging, she's so amazing. Don't need no champagne, poppin' entertainment. Take her to Wendy's, can't keep her off. She wanna dip like them fries in a frosty. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got the Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. Two straws, one shack, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. Some Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like. To impress, my girl is happy, rolling on a vest. Don't need no mansion to get romance. She's super fine, double wide, slow dancing. But every now and then when I get paid, I gotta spoil my baby with an upgrade. Yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got the Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. Two straws, one shack, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. The Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like mine. No clean blue jeans without the holes in them. Country kisses on my lips without the skull in them. Yeah, she probably gonna be keeping some Victoria's Secrets. Maybe little Magdalena, she don't need it in the kitchen like radio slows down. Box wine and a updo goes down. Hey, yeah, we fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got that Bourbon Street steak with the Oreo shake and some whipped cream on the top two. Two straws, one shack, girl, I got you. Bougie like Natty in the styrofoam. Sweet squeaking in the truck bed all the way home. The Alabama jam and she my Dixieland delight. That's how we do, fancy like.
I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. You like to move it. All girls all over the world. Original must up, must on your case, man. I love how all girls are
billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when they come on. Everybody looking for a dance floor to be on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop, don't lie. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave them love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Needing someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go, left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on me, get out and get your credit. They always leaving me, Bob, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now, baby, stand up, cause girl, you.
You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket with your blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, does it awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My love is like a rocket with your blast off. And I'm feeling so electric, does it awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. No Milky
Where are you coming from anyways? What do you mean? Oh, where's Samson? I need to make fun of him for Arsenal losing the lens. Oh yeah, he's an Arsenal fan.
Give me the key when the door wasn't open. Just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned you doubt into confidence. Keep denying it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you?
the shirt off my back, what you saying? To keep you warm. I showed you the game everybody else was playing. That's for sure. And I was on my knees when everybody else was playing. Where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? Where are you now that I need you? I need you the arrow to the heart. I never kissed a mouth that tastes like yours. Strawberries and something more. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Lipstick on my guitar. Fill up the engine, we can drive real far. Go dancing underneath the stars. Ooh yeah, I want it all. Got me feeling like I wanna be that guy. I wanna kiss you right. I wanna drink that smile. I wanna feel like my soul's on fire. I wanna stay up all day and all night. Yeah, you got me singing like, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, I wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over, then we'll bring it right back. We'll say, I love it when you do it like that. And when you're closer, give me the shivers. Oh baby, I wanna dance till the sunlight cracks. And when they say the party's over.
And we're back for the second half. Both teams are going to be switching sides. We got on the right side of your television, we got the Colts, and the left side, we got the Fleming Phoenix. It's ready to kick off. Let's see how Colts are up 2-0. Just started the second half. Ryan, what do you think the Colts have to do or not do for the second half of the game to maintain that advantage of the score?
What do they have to do? Continue the solid teamwork that they've been working on, great communication, ball movement, attacking from different angles and presenting numerous opportunities. What they can't do and what they've done in the past is beat themselves. You know, as they say sometimes your biggest enemy is yourself, and that's been the case for some parts of this season. But Colts was listening to some of their conversations before the start of the second half, just talking about some of the tiny little things that they need to improve on to kind of bring it forward. But you know, confident. They're up 2-0. They're playing a little bit more free. They're clearly not happy that they're only up 2-0. Feels like they should probably be up a little bit more. So we'll see what happens in the second half. But we're about 45 minutes in. Colts lead 2-0. You're watching ColtsNet Live here with Pedro Castellato and Ryan Miller.
Got the Colts. Going to pass the ball around on the defensive side. We got Morrison. Morrison to McLean. McLean finds Christie, who's on the left side of the pitch. Chris is trying to make the play. Good play there. Very quick, very skilled player.
Nice.
Got Christie's back.
There between Aliazim and Christius.
Got number 11, Hernandez, regaining the possession for the Phoenix. Good play by Hernandez right there.
Nice little play.
We got number 2, Joni.
Going for a run, but poor pass there by the Fleming midfielder, and it's turned over.
Good deep in pass by Hammernick. Good play by Sine, outrunning the Phoenix defense. Good play again.
Kerbin doing exactly. He's feeling himself after scoring that goal.
Hammernick goes for the shot, but that was close. That was close.
Very close. He's frustrated. He feels like he should have had one. If that was just maybe about a foot or two lower, that would have been an absolute laser beam top bins, but it goes over, and it's going to be a goal kick for Fleming.
We got for the goal kick the keeper, Gabriel Nadeau.
So it's about 9:18.
We got Sine. Has space, goes for the shot. That's an easy save for Nadeau. He's going to put the ball back in game. He's got a Phoenix rushing a little bit to start their plays, which is not very positive for them. They got to be patient. They actually got to find the empty spots and work around it.
For sure. But that was a great opportunity by Kerbin. You know, he got his goal off of a misplayed shot and rebound, so maybe thinking, hey, if I take a shot, keeper, it is wet, it is slippery out here, and yep, we see the player sliding. But if he makes that play. And
good 1-2 touches by the Colts right there. That was Azim. Yes.
So we see the slip, capitalization there by Azim. Quick little 1-2 pass to Sine Kerbin. Kerbin passing it over to Azim, and Azim trying to get it over, but misses wide. He had Raposo in the box kind of signaling, saying, hey, I'm a big body. Give me the opportunity, but unsuccessful right there.
It's Nadeau.
That is definitely
a
handball, sir.
Lost a little bit of the control of the ball. Tried to keep it in game, but it was not able to. Number 10 for the Phoenix, Matukas. And that's Anurada. Finds McLean. McLean looking for space. There's Morrison. Morrison to Gona. Good play there by Gona. Tries to find space in the midfield. Finds Christis in the left side, actually. Christis to Azim. Azim back to Christis. Christis is going to go for the shot. Going to try to put the box, actually. Tried to find Buyotis right there, and a bit too high. Buyotis didn't get a contact he wanted to. That's going to be the Phoenix possession. We got Nadeau booting the ball over to the other side. Good pick up there by Morrison. That's Azim. Azim to Christis. Christis finds Hammernick in the middle. Good pass by Hammernick. Trying to find Azim, but is not able to complete it. McLean back to Narain. Narain to Morrison. Colts passing the ball around. That's Gona. Gona finds Anurada. Anurada takes the ball along the right side. Good pass there. Finds Luke Raposo. Raposo has the chance to put it in the box. That's a good defense by Fleming right there.
Was talking to Morrison at half. He said he was feeling energized. His track came on during warm-ups as they restarted. I believe it's a Shivers by Ed Sheeran. Says that he's feeling it, and that's going to propel him going into the second half. When your favorite tune comes on before a game, as a varsity athlete, how do you find music helps it kind of set the tone for you?
Well, music, honestly, for me, plays a big role. I honestly, before every single game, I listen to the same music.
Okay,
that gets me in the. It's a Brazilian song.
That's okay. I'm always down to learn.
It's called "Saudade pra quem fica."
Oh, very well pronounced. There. Okay.
And it gets me in the mood. It gets me focused.
Yep.
Great play there, McLean. It kind of distracted me a little bit.
No, that's okay. Hey, you got to call the game play-by-play. I'm just here to add color.
We got Sine there. Hammernick has space for the shot. Goes for the shot. Goes way too high. Way too high. That's going to be a goal kick for the Phoenix.
Looking at the replay, Sine setting up. Hammernick again looking to take a crack from about 25, 30 yards out, but it goes over the net. So Hammernick has clearly been given the green light to take a shot. He hasn't been able to find the net quite yet, but he's been given the green light by Coach Latava to just have a go at it, and maybe it lands in the back. We're not sure yet, but he's been definitely a lot more aggressive than he's been in previous games.
Yeah, that's for sure. Got Nadeau. Finds number 3, Folian. That's Colts with the possession again. Hammernick finds Azim on the right side. Azim back to Christis. Christis to Hammernick. We got a little bit of pressure by the Phoenix. Colts playing the ball along the right side. That's Honorata.
Honorata.
Tries to make the play. It's able to keep the possession, actually. It's trying to find options. He finds Raposo. Raposo to...
Kanoa, who is making a run.
That's Kanoa right there. Finds Honorata on the right side again. Honorata. Good play by Honorata right there. He's going to put it in the box. That's Raposo with the shot, but it goes right into the hands of Gabriel Nadeau, the keeper for
just
Phoenix.
Looking at that replay, we saw Honorata with a nice little dangle over there, moving it through. Maybe a little bit of nutmeg there. Not sure. Can't smell it, but nice little through ball right over there. But tried to cross it over to Raposo. Raposo put it on net, but quickly turned away by Nadeau.
And the Colts are going to have the possession on the defense side of the pitch. We got the Phoenix press in a bit. Good play by Sine
nice
right
little
there.
Body fake there by Kerbin.
Nice little swing. We got a Phoenix press in a bit more, actually not giving the Colts space. And that's going to be a first dangerous opportunity. That's number 2. Johnny puts the ball in the box and missed the shot. That was number 21, Hamadi.
Yeah, so he slipped and fell. And again, that's kind of what we were talking about earlier this game. It didn't seem to affect people in the first half, but the fog is setting in. Looking at our desk, our papers are wet. There's water all over the place. So clearly on the field, making situations a little bit more difficult. And that was the result, just a missed opportunity by the Fleming. Probably their best opportunity ever since coming into this game.
That's number 10, Matukas. Finds a play with number 5, Hartley. Goes for the shot, but
an
it goes.
Ambitious shot from about the 35-yard mark, but unable to find anyone.
Didn't get the contact he was expecting. That's going to be Narian's kickoff. As I was saying, Ryan, the Colts, they're having to deal with a little bit of pressure by the Phoenix, and that's the strategy the Phoenix probably going to have to incorporate to be able to succeed in the second half. And so far, they're not giving the Colts a lot of space. We didn't have as many chances as we got in the first half. The Colts are just going to be patient. They just got to pass the ball around, find the spaces.
We've got a little bit of an injury on Fleming, so they're down to 2 substitutions. 54 minutes into the game, Colts lead 2-0. You're watching Coltsnet Live, home of the Centennial Colts. Ryan Miller here with Pedro Castellato. The Colts in command this whole game, but haven't been able to find the back of the net as much as they'd like.
Colts try to make the play off the left side, but that's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix after a ball go out of bounds off Christie's back. It's going to be number 3. Full in for the ball, for the throw-in. He's going to go for the long throw-in, trying to find Joni. He's not really able to get that ball. That's McLean. Good piece of skill there by Hemmernick. Finds Gone. Gone is able to get some space to save the Colts some time. And, that was again, Hernandez tries to believe on the play, but that's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix.
Yep, so McLean trying to make a ball play on that ball, but again, kind of what we've been touching back on. The fog is set in. Conditions are a little bit slippier. Need to be a little bit more careful with your touch, and unfortunately McLean lost it there, so throw in for Fleming.
It's going to be a Phoenix possession. Good play by Hemmernick right there. That goes straight on the hands of Joshua Nareen.
So thankfully, Nareen hasn't been challenged like he has been in previous games, and just a little bit too high there for Azim. Maybe thinking, hey, he's got Raposo, someone a little bit bigger up there who can settle that ball down. But Azim, doing his best to keep that ball in, but unfortunately it had gone out. Now Azim, 5'6", hailing from Scarborough. He's a local boy. Making a great play, likes to consider himself one of the leaders, very vocal on the field, has great touch, but unsuccessful lately in this game. But he's had some good opportunities.
Good defense play by number 2, Johnny, right there.
Yeah, and I'm very curious. I had the impression he couldn't really play the ball off the ground like that, but ref seems to have no issues with it. And it's going to be a nice little throw-in, and that's
an A. Yep. That's back to McLean. McLean is going to put that ball in the box, trying to find Raposo, but that was too far That goes straight onto the hands of Gabriel Nadeau, who's going to boot the ball over the other side.
It's going to be out of
It
bounds.
goes out of bounds, though. It's going to be a throw-in for the Colts.
So good idea by McLean there, the lefty, just trying to move it in, trying to find someone big and tall like Raposo in the box, but unsuccessful. And again, we're seeing more and more a little bit sloppier play on both sides. No one can really get a proper touch on it.
I don't know if it's conditions, like it's foggy, it's very humid. The players need to be a little more gentle with the ball, I'd say.
Yeah.
To create a play, they got to keep it simple. They have to go for the safest play, especially now that they lead. They're up by 2. We're going to see number 2, Johnny, regaining the possession for the Phoenix. Finds number 5, Hartley. And Colts are able to regain a possession. That's Azine. Azine to Buyotis. Good play there by Buyotis.
So
Able to keep the possession.
Looking to get on the board. He's had 2 fantastic opportunities at the start of this game, but has been unsuccessful.
Great chance for the Colts right there. Was not really able to score. That's Christis with the ball. Finds good play. Good 1-2 pass with Christis and Azim right there. That's Gona.
So maybe a little bit too cute there from Christius. He had the opportunity but wanted to play it back to his player. But Kerbin not necessarily mistimed it, but just was caught a little bit flat-footed and wasn't allowed to do too much as he quickly faced the Fleming defenders. Was eventually kicked out, and it's going to be a goal kick, Fleming ball.
Fleming's going to play that ball in the game again.
We're at the 58-minute mark. Colts lead 2-0. It's about 19 degrees right now, dropping. Seeing if you can see on screen, it's getting a little bit hazier, a little bit more difficult. Not ideal conditions. I'm just checking my watch here, and it's showing that we've got about 86% humidity. So when it's cold, 86% humidity, it's thick out there, making it a little bit difficult for the guys to run. You can see clearly the effort. They're just drenched.
Good play. Good defense play by Narada there. Finds Lucky Raposo. Raposo back to Narada, and that's a fall. That was a late tackle and a yellow card, the first one in the game.
Ref was quick on that one. No debating. Just if you see on the replay, quick little 1-2 after slippage. Playing it up to Raposo. Raposo trying to get over to Honorata. Honorata taken down with a slide tackle from the back, but not serious enough to warrant a red card. Just a yellow in the car, and the Colts talking about what they're going to do off the set piece.
And just to clarify, that was section number 6 for the Fleming Phoenix, who got the yellow card.
Yep, I believe that is Saksham. So nice, he named it twice.
Yes. We got Tane for the ball. He's going to put the ball in the box. We got the tallest players for the Colts in the box. He goes for the short kick. That's a good play. Good idea for the Colts. Not really able to, not got the outcome they
Puyotis,
wanted.
Unable to do anything like there. It was a nice little 1-2 pass there off the short ball. Colts showing movement, running into the box to kind of distract on the short ball opportunity, but Puyotis unable to do anything with the pass given to him by Ali Azim. It's out of bounds, which is quickly diverted. It's going to be a throw, and it looks like we've got a couple of substitutions coming in for the Colts. I believe that is Emeka Okafor coming in with Luke Raposo subbing out. Not sure if we've had any more additions. Have yet to see Di Michele or Tule on the field quite yet. Colts are really just kind of playing pretty easy right now, not trying to do too much. They're up 60. It's at the 60th minute mark. They're up 2-0.
We got the Colts trying to make a play in the midfield. That's Okafor. That's going on, trying to keep the possession. Is not really able to. It's going to be a throw-in for the Fleming Phoenix.
So, Pedro, we're at the 60th minute mark. Colts lead. There's about 30 minutes left trying to snap this 3-game wins or this 3-game losing streak. How do you feel about the club? What have you seen? What do you like?
Well, they're definitely playing a more concise game, a more polished game. I think that would what I would just stop for the play. Yeah, as I was saying, that would have been helpful in the other 2 home games. And that's a great chance for the Colts again. but Azim was not able to quickly turn that into a shot. As I was saying, yes, the more concise midfield would be very helpful in the first 2 home games.
Yep.
I think that was where we
Struggled.
yeah, where we struggled, yes. And right now, I'm happy to see that they're actually trying to address that. They're actually moving things around a little bit. We got Gona doing a great game,
And there comes
stepping out a
Michelle
little bit.
on the left-hand side, coming in, substitution. That's number 9 on your screen, Matthew DiMichele, rookie out of Mississauga. His club is the Eagles. Played alongside a couple other rookies, including Aiden Morrison, Luke Raposo. So good to see the Mississauga boys all on the field playing tight.
That's Gona right there, trying to find space for the shot. He's not really able to. We got Morrison with the possession again.
Colts are playing decisive, but they should certainly have a couple more goals here. They've had the opportunities to find the back of the net, and it's just been a mistouch here, a mistouch there that's changed the game. But you know, Fleming's still in it. They may be down 2-0, but they're certainly not out of it. Colts have led majority of this game, particularly in possession-wise. I think we're looking at about a 70-80, 70-80, 80-20, 70-30 type of split right there.
Good
Colts
play by the Colts.
definitely in command.
That's Anurada for the cross. Good touch by Gabriel, and not Dole.
And DiMichele, who's come in deep, likes to play deep, likes to play that left wing back, left back kind of very Alphonso Davies-like, uses his speed to sneak in on the back line, almost had an opportunity there on the left-hand post, but missed it, and it's actually going to be a corner kick. Piotis playing it over to Azim.
Put us in the box, trying to find Okafor or Morrison, but Hammernick's the one who gets the ball. And going on for the shot, just blocked by the Phoenix defense. That's great play by Morrison right there. Great.
So nice little body fake there by Morrison. Playing it over to Noreen. Noreen, who has no problem finding
Good
his
pass.
Azim. Nice
Good, perfect pass by Noreen. Finds Ali Azim. That's DiMichele. DiMichele tries to put that in the box, but it's going to be blocked by number 14, Owen Florenz.
So we've got a stoppage. Ref blowing the whistle. Looks like a substitution.
It's going to sub. We got number 21, Hamadi, coming out for number 13, I believe. That's number 13, Benjamin Morrison. So already comes in a game, communicating, talking to his teammates.
So you didn't have a visual of that on the screen, but I believe that's a substitution. Number 8 on the Fleming Phoenix. That's Matthew Holden coming in for the game. Or actually, no correction. I believe that's number 13, actually, Benjamin Marison. Apologies, making that correction. Visibility is lacking for me today, trying to operate off the screen. Sometimes you guys got to stand up and look at the actual player, and yep, that is Benjamin Marison coming in once again. Corner kick.
That's going to be a corner kick for the Colts. Put it in the box. Great. Okafor went really high right there.
Yeah.
Still didn't get the contact.
Okafor using that big 6-foot frame, trying to get ahead on the ball, but not sure if he wasn't able to get an opportunity.
We got another sub on the Colts side.
Colts side once again.
Gona coming out
So
and coming in the game.
Tulay is going to come in. So Tulay hasn't had much burn lately, is coming into the second half. So Coach Latavo bringing in some speed and tenacity in on this back line, a combination with some size. So Tulay, who's been a dynamic rookie, very, very fast, has wheels, joyful player, plays with a lot of passion, a lot of speed, a lot of intensity. Was working out on the field during halftime, kind of just get loose. Probably coach told him, hey, you're coming in the second half, so be ready. And it looks like he is.
It's going to off a throw in for the Phoenix. The Colts are going to regain the possession. That's Sene. Sene passes the ball all the way to the back, finds Narain. Narain to a long high pass, perfect pass to DiMichele. DiMichele finds Azim.
Azim telling him to keep it going, but
good play there by Azim.
Still
trying to believe it, but number 14 for the Phoenix, Owen Florenz.
I love watching Azim play. He is a little bit on the smaller side, but he's got heart. He plays with a lot of passion, and sometimes he may get beat, But he never gives down. He never backs down. He's always ready there, next man up, always ready to play it, and short ball over. And again, he's got the skills to make it happen, but Azim unable.
The Colts are going to counterattack. That's Hernandez right there. Good stop by Hernandez. Good play, showing his skills. Tries to find an option to pass.
But Puyotis
That's Puyotis right there. Puyotis taking the ball along to the left side. Puts the ball in the box. It's going to be another chance for the Colts, but that goes right into the hands of Gabriel Nadeau. Dangerous chance by the Colts. Good play by, good save by Nadeau.
So Nadeau taking the drop kick. Giving up possession once again to the Colts.
Oh.
And that is a tough tackle by DiMichele.
That
knows that what he fouled, doesn't argue, just gets back up, and ref indicates that that's a yellow card. And that's going to be Marison. Marison, who had just come in, is limping just a little bit after that hard tackle by DiMichele.
That was a tough tackle. Very late, DiMichele coming in. Didn't really, was not able to keep the possession and try and hustle and got the ball back. But that was a tough tackle, I'd say. We got for the ball number 3. Full lane.
So Thule on the hunt. Ari.
It's number 17, Yoda, is going to try to make the plays. Not Sine got the ball back for the Colts. That's Azim for a long pass, trying to find Okafor, but it's offside.
Just offside. Just offside. Very, very close right there. Nice work there.
And we got another sub on the Phoenix side. We got number 2, Joni, coming out and coming in. We got number, cannot quite see it from here. That's number 21, back in the game, Hamadi. Phoenix tried a long play right there. That's Hernandez showing the hustle. But good defense by Hammernick right there. Great play by Hammernick. Taking the ball along to the attacking side. Tries to find Thule, but that was a bit too strong of a pass. That's going to be a goal kick for the Phoenix. Great play there by Hammernick. Way to go to stop the Phoenix in a pretty dangerous opportunity and actually convert that into a counterattack.
Yep, we're at the 68th minute mark here. Colts lead, 69th minute mark. Colts lead 2-0. Looking to snap that 3-game losing streak right now, and they're in excellent position.
It's going to be McLean. He's going to wait for the ball to go out of bounds. Not really. That's coming in again.
Oh!
Great save.
Great save there by announcer Jack Middleton, saving his boys in the booth. Thank you very much, Jack. We appreciate you. Gives me the thumbs up. Lets me know, no problem, boss. I got you.
For number 3 for the throw-in, we got Folane. Tries to find number 10, Matukas. The Colts are able to regain the possession.
Oh, Castellato with a nice little punch over. We've got Fleming throwing it in. Nice deep ball, but it's picked up by Hammernick. Hammernick accidentally plays it off his face, not foot. Went from his foot to his face, and it's going to be out of bounds.
It's going to be a throw in for the Phoenix again. Got number 3 for Lane. Good defense by the Colts right there. And Thule tries to keep the possession. But Buyotis actually doing good pass by Buyotis.
Sends him in.
That's Okafor with the that's a goal.
Well done there. So Colts capitalize. I need a replay of that. Let's see it.
Okafor, great
nice
positioning, great pass by Buyotis as well, and he knew it. He was
not trying to do anything. So Buyotis takes his time. The defender misses the tackle, which springs Okafor in all alone on the breakaway, and safely pots it in as the Colts lead 3-0.
25 minutes into the second half, and we got Colts up by 3.
Yep.
Still pressuring. You got Anurada tries to make the play with Okafor. It's Okafor trying to make the play with Anurada, but it was offside. The Phoenix are going to restart the play. Goes for a long pass, trying to find number 10, Matukas. That's going to be another throw-in. Great play by the Colts in that goal, Ryan. Very, very well organized. Great pass by Biotis, and honestly, Okafor did his homework. Perfect attacking by the coaches, the Colts.
Yeah, and we can see just, if you look on over the field, you can see the mist just starting to lift off. I'm breathing out. I'm seeing a little bit of that air as well. It's not cold. It's just very humid for this
It's getting
time
more
of year.
challenging
Yep.
in each minute.
Yep, definitely going to add a little bit to it. We've got about 18 minutes left in this game, maybe a little bit longer. Not sure how much time the ref is going to play, but it's been a pretty, just from the minute the second half started, it's just been all go. So not a lot here for the Colts. Colts now comfortably in the lead, leading 3-0.
That's going to be a throw-in for the Colts. Played with DeMichel. DeMichel puts the ball on the back, trying to find Okafor. That's a bit too high.
So Okafor coming in as a super sub. 22 minutes into the half, gets a first goal. Great substitution, great strategy there by Letavo.
Back home round, that's what we call the coach's goal. Comes straight off the bench
Yep.
to score.
Yep.
Get the Colts got a bigger gap in the lead.
I like that. Coach's bench. That's a good term. Nice. I like that. Makes sense. Makes the substitution, gets the goal.
That's an A. Finds McLean. Good play by McLean there. Very precise on the pass.
opportunity.
Goes for the shot.
As a
And goal.
lefty.
And hits the side net of Gabriel Nardo's goal.
So looking on that replay, Hammernick sees him looking to spring. Probably could have taken a little bit more of an aggressive touch there by McLean. Plays it a little bit too soft and is unable to find the back of the net, but still great effort there by McLean.
Ball passes by number 10.
Nice little fake
Matokas.
step over. You know, watching Morrison, just very good at that body movement, very deceptive. We've got DeMichel jumping in.
That's Azim. Takes the ball along the midfield. Tries to find an option and finds an A.
I'm not mad at playing it into the center, but DeMichel has gone on these runs, and Azim just hasn't given it to him. But
Good
great
chance.
opportunity.
Oh.
You
That
can
was a
clearly see the
great
frustration by
pass.
Piotis. Look at this cross here.
Fiotis again missing
Played
a goal
in.
that.
So, again, just on that replay, if you missed it, again, that was Anarada. Anarada, yes, correction, who played it in and once again to Piotis, and Piotis just puts it over the net. So he's had two golden opportunities set up to him by Nistarshan Anarada, but unfortunately unable to find the back of the net, and clearly some frustration from Piotis.
That's Azim right there. Tries to make the play. Has Michel asking for the ball on the left side. That was a good defensive play of Florence right there. That's going to be a throw-in for the Colts.
Correction. Nitharzin and Nurhada.
That's too late. Too late finds Azim. Azim to Buyotis. Nice quick passes by the Colts right there. Buyotis. Good play.
Oh,
and
with the
what a
Rabana.
cross.
Oh my God, with the Rabana cross. Woo! Look at that. Watch, we're going to watch on the replay. He's on the left-hand side, steps a little bit back, plays it, and then tries to do a little Rabana right foot as a dominant right foot on the left-hand side, trying to cross it and turned away.
That's
Gonna be a
Buyotis
corner
going to
kick.
put the ball in the box for the Colts. Trying to get one more goal. There we go. Okafor.
Okafor!
Oh, Okafor went all the way up to the third floor
Hey!
to get that ball. That
I
was
love
really
it. Watch
close.
on the replay. Piotis playing it in.
That guy got vert.
Yep. I got hops, he says. Tries to get a head on it, but it just goes wide. Head turned just a little bit more to the right on the left-hand side, and that's surely a goal, and the Colts would have taken that 4-0 lead, but great opportunity by Okafor. So looking for a second one of those goals. Looking down on the field, we're at the 75th minute mark. Steam, air rising from it. Looking majestic on Colts pitch. Colts lead 3-0. You're watching Colts Net Live here with Pedro Castellato and Ryan Miller.
That's number 3, Joan Folan, making a play for the Phoenix.
Not
Tries to
sure,
find an option. Actually, his teammates were not really there.
not sure what he wanted to do there, and it went out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for DeMichel. DeMichel passing it back. Oh, sorry, that's Hammernick.
That's Morrison.
Morrison.
Narain goes for the kick, boots up the ball all the way over to the other side of the pitch. Colts trying to keep the possession. That's Okafor. It's out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix. It's starting to get foggy.
Yep. Weather changes. You got to adjust as a player.
Let's get throw in.
Colts comfortably in the lead. Oh,
That was a
that's McLean.
tough impact there between the two player, the Phoenix and the Colts player.
McLean, very hard-nosed player, and paying the price for that tenacity.
That's Buyotis, finds Azim, try to keep the ball. That's good play there by Florence, keeping the ball on the floor.
McLean safely moving it up to Ali Azim, who moves it over to DeMichel.
DeMichel
Going for a little bit of a run.
taking the ball with, and Azim. Good pick up there by Azim, but a little bit of miscommunication.
Thule.
Good
Over
pick up by
Buyotis.
Buyotis right there. That's going to be a corner kick for the Colts, but good play for the Colts. I love the hustle.
Love the hustle. Great to see.
It's going to be another corner kick for the Colts. And again, Buyotis for the ball. And we got another sub on the Phoenix side. We got number 13, Benjamin Marison, coming out and taking his place. We got number 7. Correction, number 2. We got Dutimi Joni back in the game. Good corner kick there by the Colts. The ball is still in game.
Thought Ali Azim looks like he was winding up for a bicycle kick. I'm not sure, but quickly
Saw the
rethought
chance.
that.
He saw the chance. He's out. Take it. That's out. That's went off the back line. It's going to be a goal kick for the Phoenix again. We got Coach David Latavo giving his players instructions and making sure that they keep the control of the game and no surprises in this very last 12 minutes actually of the game.
Okafor, who's listed as a defender, it's often find him up front. No, not even in the midfield. Usually on the attacking position. He's one of the bigger players on the field, so can expect that Coach Latavo is trying to use that to his advantage and putting his one of his bigger defenders up on the front line. And we've seen throughout this game, Okafor's had a couple of good heading opportunities, but hasn't been able. He's found the back of the net, but not off a header quite yet.
And the Colts put the ball again in the Phoenix box, but easy save there by Nardo.
So Nadeau, again, you know, I question those types of plays because you're not really giving your team an opportunity to make a play on the ball. And, you know, Colts thankfully have been able to regain possession pretty easily here. Haven't felt too many issues from the goal kicks from Nadeau. And that's over to Thule.
Thule tries to make the play off the right side, but it's not really able to keep the possession. It's going to be a throw-in for the Phoenix.
So Thule, Ari, when he introduced himself at winter orientation, he said, "My name's Ari, like Grande," and I've never forgot about that. Don't know if he's got the hits, but he's definitely got the skill and the talent.
Well, that's for sure. You got a Colts for the throw-in. Great play there by Anurada. Hammernick back to Buyotis. Buyotis finds Azim. Good pass. Azim finds DeMichel on the left side of the box. Tries to put that ball in the small box, but that's going to go out of bounds off the back line. It's going to be another corner kick for the Colts.
Yep, so nice little cross opportunity there by DeMichel, who has no problem jumping into the attack, but unable to find anyone. Buyotis looking to do something offensively. He's being active. He's had a great work rate this game. And let's see what he can do.
Again, the Colts with a short kick. Buyotis trying to put that ball in the box, but that's a save for Nadeau again.
Trying to find big body McLean, but
it's going to be a
unsuccessful.
Quick counterattack opportunity for the Phoenix.
Mistouched, mistimed, and that's Hammernick.
Good play there by Hammernick off the right side. Trying to find space. Good defense by the Phoenix player.
Yep.
And the Colts are able to regain the possession.
Thule.
That's Thule.
Using his
Thule
speed.
trying to find an option. Goes for the shot. But that goes. The defense stopped that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Thule, who was just looking for someone to pass it off, says, okay, I've got no one. I've got to do it myself. Took a nice little crack on that, but it's blocked by Phoenix.
Sine right there. Good touch. That's Anurada. Anurada finds Thule. Thule to Hammernick, but try to make the play with Biotis there. That passes right by. That's going to be the Phoenix possession, but no, the Colts are actually able to get that again. And they keep pressing. That's Sine with a shot that goes off the right side. It's going to be a goal kick.
So Kerbin, you can see on the replay, taking a nice little 1-2 over to Azim. Azim putting it back over to Kerbin. Kerbin takes a nice little crack, a little frustrated, thinks he probably should have hit the net there. Knew he had an opportunity there, but Colts still lead 3-0. 82 minutes into the game. We've got about 9 minutes left. Again, don't think there's going to be too much stoppage time. So coming down to the last final minutes of this game. It's about 9:54, 82, 30 seconds. Colts lead 3-0. Looking to put this game away and snap that losing streak there. In very good position right now. And
that's a chance for Thule.
Thule, Ari.
The Phoenix are able to stop the play. Now Okafor got the chance. Finds Biotis, but didn't have time to take the shot. Azim, great pickup by Azim right there. Good play.
Oh,
good
nice
play by the Colts.
1-2.
That's Azim. He's going to go for the shot. Didn't get the contact he wanted.
So little 1-2 here. Piotis playing that soft little pass, mistimed by Foyan, and Azim trying to use his left foot, outside foot to put it home, but maybe should have used his right there, but don't think he had the positioning there, and it was corralled by Nadeau.
That's a Narada. Narada with Biotis. Biotis takes the ball into the midfield, finds a Narada on the right side, puts the ball back in the small box, and that's another goal for the Colts. That's another goal for the Colts. That's Thule number 6 coming from the bench again.
Coming over to the cameras here to go for a little bit of a selly. Nice little cross on over, makes it past all the defenders. Colts lead 4-0, 83 minutes into the game. Great game. So 2 substitutions coming in the second half and get both of the goals there. So as you talked about it, back home you guys call it a coach's goal. Why do they call it a coach's goal?
Well, I'm not sure, honestly, but it's mainly because you got a player come another dangerous chase. You got a player coming straight off the bench and being actually very helpful as we got 2 of them already. We got Thule right now.
Yep.
And that could have been called a foul. I think number 2, Johnny, used a bit of his hands to push McLean. The ref let the game happen. We got Joshua Narain complaining a little bit. Showing us a little bit of frustration with the call.
Hey, as a captain, you got to be vocal. You got to back up your guys, right?
That's true. That's true.
Just saying, hey, ref, look, just pay attention to that. Not that big of a deal. Not that much to complain about. Colts have been in the lead this whole game. Haven't faced too many shots on net. It's 85 minutes into the game. Colts now lead 4-0. If you're just tuning in, the Colts have put in 2 in the second half thanks to 2 substitutions wisely made by David Latavo. First goal was scored by Emeka Okafor. Nice little breakaway that was sprung on by Puyotis. And then, again, just a nice little crossover to Ariana Thule, and who slotted it home for his first goal. So 2 substitutions, 2 goals. Not that bad. And now we've got Azim.
Good play there. That's Azim. Azim finds Thule. Thule, good play there. Good pickup. Finds Azim in the middle again. Okafor.
Nothing there. Ref says no.
Ref let the game roll.
Okafor, I think his eyes were a little bit too big because he had that opportunity to just right over here flick it on over to Azim, who was making just the off-ball run. Okafor facing a little bit more contact. Probably could have let that run by as a dummy pass over to Azim, but unlucky, and it's going to be a restart.
Good play there by Biotis. Was not able to keep the ball, though. That was Hammernick regaining the possession for the Colts.
Yep.
Finds Azim. Azim to Morrison. Morrison to Narain.
Morrison played it over
goes
to
with the
Nareen.
long pass, finds DeMichelle. Great pass.
Atta
Joshua
boy.
Nareen being so precise. And Tule,
That might
that's
be a little bit too fast. Yep, DeMichelle. Maybe he had a little bit more time, but Matthew, that was a great job by you, my man. You settled it down. You tried to play the through ball. Great idea, just not quite there on the execution.
That's Nadeau putting the ball back in the game. Phoenix are trying to pass the ball around, find a space to break through the Colts defense. Not really able to make any play. The Colts regain the possession. That's Morrison. Good play there by Morrison. Morrison finds Sine in the right side. That's Anurada. Anurada outruns the play. That's a good save there by Gabriel Nadeau.
Looking at this replay here, nice little Anurada sent in. Looking to get himself on the board. He said, hey, I'm tired of trying to set you guys up. I need to take a crack at it, but it was turned away there by Nadeau.
It's Hammernick. Hammernick finds Okafor.
Amika.
That's Boyotes. Good play there, Boyotes, to keep the possession.
Nice
Can
step
go for the
over
shot, but it's
dribble.
blocked by number 5, Hartley.
So Piota's showing the skills, showing the techers. He's just been unlucky. Hasn't been able to find the back of the net despite having multiple opportunities. But he's a supremely confident young man, and I have no doubt in his mind that he's going to find the back of the net. He's done so a lot for the Colts this year.
That's DeMichelle. Finds Azim. Azim in the middle with Tule. Back to Azim. Takes the ball over to the left side of the pitch. Good play there by Azim.
So
Taking the ball into the box. Cross in the middle. Tries to find Okafor, but Okafor didn't get the contact. That's going to be, again, close possession with Hemmernick. Hemmernick finds Tule on the left side. Good positioning there by Tule. Tule puts the ball in the box. Trying to find Boyotes right there, but that's going to be a
So let's take a
goal
look
kick.
at this replay. So going back, you see Azim facing two defenders. Little nutmeg there, finding the defender flat-footed, weans his way back into the box, tries to cross, but unable to be turned into an opportunity. So, you know, what we've talked about, Colts execution, they've done a lot better through the majority of this game. They could have had a couple more opportunities, still on the hunt for more.
good shot by
great
Boyotes.
save
And
by
great
Nadeau.
save by Nadeau. Great save. Way
Excellent
to go,
stop by Nadeau, getting some dap-ups from his players, but that's a nice little 1-2 from Yamika Okafor over to Piotas. Piotas taking a nice little crack and just can't find the back of the net, and that's just been the game all day. Piotas doing everything in his power to pot one in, but whether that's maybe missed opportunity, as shot goes wide here, or it's just, it's just Nadeau making a fantastic save. So Piotas, he's been all over this place. He's been incredible. Athlete of the week in week 2 for Colts Nation, and it's clearly showing the reason why he's earned those honors.
That's going to be a goal kick for the Phoenix after a good try by the Colts and a corner kick right there. Gabriel Nadeau is going to put the ball back in the game. Again, we got the Phoenix trying to find space with a short kick.
So the Colts were a little bit of a younger team, still are, but as the season has progressed, the players have really kind of picked up to this pace of play and are look like they're ready to compete.
It got to the point that I barely can see the ball.
I know. We're looking, may have to look on the monitor. You can see Kerben running majestically through the...
Tule has DeMichelle on the left side. Good pass. That's DeMichelle.
DeMichelle has no problems going for a run. Likes to play
Finds
from the
Azim.
white side.
Azim with Boyotes in the just outside of the box. That was a bit too high.
Piota's putting his head over his jersey, just saying, "Come on!" He's done everything in his ability to score one, and just hasn't had the success that he'd want. But we're at the 90th minute mark. Colts lead 4-0,
And that's game. That's the very end of the game. Got 90 minutes completed, and the Colts were able to
come away with the W. So,
yeah.
Pedro, what did you see? What did you like? What did you think about the game?
That was a way more organized game. I think the Colts, they were really able to play through that midfield, something that hasn't happened in the previous games. I think that was the main point. And again, one thing I want to point out though is that too many chances that were not converted. The 4. It's a good score. It's a good lead on the scoreboard, but again, too many chances that are wasted. They're rushing too much.
Yeah.
And but it was good. It was a good game overall. Great performance by the Colts right there, and it's great to see them actually getting the momentum back to put in some streak.
Exactly. They're feeling themselves a little bit. Should be some good momentum. If you didn't hear that on the live speaker, Colts will be back in action this Saturday afternoon at 3 p.m. following the women's game. Both teams are facing off against the Durham Lords. Colts get back in the win column after defeating the Fleming Phoenix 4-0. I'm Ryan Miller.
Pedro Casalado.
And we're signing out. Thank you for joining us, Colts Nation. We'll see you later.